But yeah, it goes without saying that there's a huge section of the internet whose entire grift at this point is the Trump is Hitler line, without respect to understanding what that would actually mean. Vastly overstating the, capacity of Trump to be a tyrant. And it's just really transparent that that's what's going on with a large section of the internet. And there's a section of, I guess, the Democrats who, yes, he leans authoritarian, but so did Andrew Jackson, so did Richard Nixon. So you're making the greatest mass murderer in terms of time and bodies that he helped lay out in history equal to petty tyrants or people who maybe applied authoritarian pressure to the American political system in terms of its norms and standards. And you hear all these statements about, well, the guardrails are down. No, just because one party controls all of the branches, theoretically, right? It's not been true because, of course, Trump's own judges have been ruling against him. That doesn't mean that he's Hitler or that there's tyranny. Nothing in our Constitution said that you're going to have an opposition party in charge of Congress if another party is in charge of the executive, or that you're going to have judges of a particular philosophical bent in charge that have to oppose whatever the current regime is, And so that helps no one. That doesn't help get through any of the policy issues. Granted, people don't really interface with those issues, I don't think. So maybe it's kind of a mirror of MAGA's stupidity on the Democrat side, where you just have people like screeching about utter fucking nonsense. Like, I don't know who these people are that actually do believe in open borders, but it's there is a section of people who are like that, but that's they don't even do that in Europe. You know what I mean? Like, that's not even a thing. So while Trump pursues these egregiously dangerous policies, you're not going to have a lot of resistance to them because you've got people in La La Land that are worried about the wrong fucking thing. And the way that they communicate is not going to connect with anybody who's not in that sphere. It's like if you think about bombing the cartels, which is something that's been bandied about since Trump's first term, really. You can actually go down the line and think, yeah, that's going to be a really dangerous policy. But if you're screeching endlessly about having a border patrol enforce deportations on people, or you're screeching about this fuckhead in El Salvador who beat his wife, who no one should give a fuck about, who's in a goddamn El Salvador prison. He was here illegally in the first place. It's a legitimate question, due process, but is that the hill you really want to try to die on? Weird.